In this video, I'm going to show you 4 copycat easy fast food breakfasts that you can make home that is sure to save you lots of points, time, and cash. Stay tuned. Please subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification.
Here are your ingredients for knockoff breakfast number 1, fast food style. And this is going to be a McDonald's knockoff. I'm sure you all can tell. So this will be a McDonald's McMuffin. So obviously the traditional comes with Canadian bacon. You can also do sausage, but this is how I'm gonna make it today. And depending on your English muffins will really, obviously, and your cheese will drive the points on this. And I guess your Canadian bacon too. This brand of Canadian bacon is Jones, and it is 0 points for 1 piece. The egg is 0. And then this is a Velveeta sliced cheese for 1 point. And this is a low-cal English muffin, so this English muffin is only 3 points. The regular ones are 4. So all in all, my sandwich is only 4 points. I have my pan heating up, and there's a couple ways I think that makes to really get the copycat way. Obviously, a lot of people make sandwiches with these ingredients, but to me, to get the copycat, you have to have an ring mold. That's just like a go-to. And then also just leave it. I did spray that ring mold really, really well and leave it until it's cooked through. They don't scramble, but I feel like it's at least a little like widened like that. So I'm just gonna smash it just a little. And while that cooks, the second tip for really getting that fast food McMuffin taste is you gotta spray it with some type of butter spray. There we go. And I'm gonna pop mine into the air fryer to make it crunchy. However, I will say, if you want the true McDonald's knockoff, air fryer is not the way to go. Microwave is the way to go, preferably in something plastic to really get that steamed effect. But again, that's not how I prefer it. If I eat leftover ones that I pre-make, that's how I heat them up sometimes to get that effect, or the air fryer. My egg is looking good. So if I sprayed yep, there you go. If you don't spray it, that will not happen. So just give it a little flip. I may have been a little over there. And then I'm gonna add my Canadian bacon to the pan. Just cook it just a little, just enough to warm it. McDonald's doesn't really cook it much. Actually gonna go ahead and turn that off. And then my English muffin is out of the air fryer, and McDonald's puts it on the top, so that's what I'll do. Egg on the bottom, and meat on top of that. And now that, friends, is your knockoff Egg McMuffin for only 4 points. Let me look up how many points the regular one is. So this is the Egg McMuffin knockoff sandwich, and I have to say, it looks identical, but just like better and fresher. And it is only 4 points. The one at McDonald's will cost you 8 points, probably cost you, I think that's like $3.50 and some change as well. So you're definitely doing better having this at home. It's easy too. And I didn't over toast my bun. I think that is key to making it really taste like the one from McDonald's. Because you know how they have like their buns soft? I really kept it that way as well. And you can prepare these and put them in the oven or put them in the freezer as well. I haven't had coffee yet, so let me go eat. Okay, my next fast food item is from Jack in the Box. The thing I love the most there, and the thing I only ever get for breakfast there, is a breakfast jack. I used to love it in college because it was only 99 cents. Post-pandemic, it's like up 200-300%. You know, it's almost $3 now, but it's still really good. And it's super simple. It's just egg, ham, and a bun and cheese. You can get bacon or sausage, I think, but I just get it how it comes, how it used to be 99 cents. But to recreate it, I find these Walmart buns are the best recreation of Jack in the Box breakfast sandwich buns. Obviously, you need an egg, Velveeta cheese slice, and then some deli ham. Now, this is the chopped ham. Typically, I don't buy chopped ham. I don't know if my grocery order messed up or what, but I do like the ham that comes in these like clamshell packages, but mine's just not usually the chopped. So I hope this one's good. I'm gonna close my eyes and not think about it. So super simple, and depending on your ham, the buns are 3 and the cheese is 1, it's 4. So if you got ham that you could do 1 slice for 0 points, it would be a 4-point sandwich. I think I'm gonna have to count a point for this one, so mine's gonna be 5 points. I've been preheating my pan for a while, and I sprayed some spray butter in it earlier, but then I walked away and it got congealed, so, but it'll be okay. I'm just doing that to give the egg somewhere to go. I like to use egg molds for a lot of breakfast sandwiches, but in this case, I'm not going to because Jack in the Box, it's like free-fried. Meaning as opposed to McDonald's where they have it like shaped. And I'm gonna take one of my little buns, I'm gonna put it down there so it can get all toasty. Oh, I really wish my ham wasn't like this. That's okay though, we'll make it work. I don't think Jack in the Box salt and peppers their egg, but I have to. This sandwich is gonna come together in a matter of minutes. And when they fry their eggs at Jack in the Box, I would say they're over medium. Sometimes they're hard, but for the most part, sometimes they have a little. So I am gonna pop the yolk. And give it a flip. That was not good, people. So breakfast sandwiches has been one thing that I have eaten throughout my journey that has really helped me because I can change up the bread, I can change up everything, and it just makes it different. So I'm gonna put my slice of cheese right there. And let's see what the bun's looking at. Oh, yeah, nice and toasty. So I'm gonna put that bun right there. Let's give my egg a little flip just so it can cook a little more on the other side. And go ahead and turn it off. Put my egg on my bun. I can get it off there. Here we go. And then the ham side goes straight on top. So there she is, all done. Less than 5 minutes. My final breakfast sandwich, I'm gonna break down the points. The Great Value Bun is 3 points. You need to check the nutritions. It scans for 4 if you can get it to scan, but then when you look at the nutrition, that's for the wrong nutrition. So it's actually 3 points. The Velveeta cheese slice is a point. The egg is 0 points. The spray butter was 0 points. And unfortunately, the ham I used is 2 points. You can definitely find lower ham, and I suggest you do. After all, this ham's not like the highest quality, so I really wouldn't spend the points on it. I'll probably go buy the correct ham later in the week because I plan on eating these more. So all in all, this is 3, 4, 6 point sandwich. But like I said, you can probably get it down to 4 points. If you pick it up at Jack in the Box, it's gonna cost you 10 points. So this is my Copycat breakfast jack sandwich that is half the points of having it out and just as delicious and really easy. It's probably quicker than going through the drive-thru, to be honest. So that's it. Let's see what else is in store for the Copycat series.
So Chick-fil-A is one of my ultimate favorite places to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I absolutely love it. I rarely get tired of it. But if you're like me and love Chick-fil-A but don't always love the high Weight Watcher points that comes with it, don't get me wrong, Chick-fil-A has some great low point options, but sometimes I just don't want that. Sometimes I want the 17-point breakfast burrito. So today I'm gonna show you how to make the Copycat Chick-fil-A burrito just like they do. I say just like they do. I've never worked there. I don't know how they do. Tastes very similar. The key ingredient is the right nuggets, and that's it, and the hash browns. So really you can make this Chick-fil-A burrito using a variety of nuggets and hash browns. It's just up to you, your preference. I find when you're when they're in with the egg and the tortilla and everything, you don't notice the flavor of the nuggets as much if you were just trying to like eat a Chick-fil-A knockoff nugget, if you will. But the best Chick-fil-A knockoff nuggets I have found are at Sam's Club. It's a picture of the, well, I'll put a picture of the bag. I don't currently have them because I don't have a Sam's membership, but I think that's gonna change here soon. So today, the chicken nuggets I'm gonna use are these Real Good Food. I don't think they taste too much like Chick-fil-A, but you can't tell in the burrito. But the reason why I'm using these over the Bear, I mean, I have the Bear, is I don't prefer these alone, so I'm just trying to use them. They're fine, but to me, they eat a lot drier than the Bear. So being in the wrap with the eggs and stuff will help them out. And then for the hash brown part, I'm gonna use these Ore-Ida little crispy rounds. So you can have 5 of the rounds, and they're just like this. You can have 5 of these for 2 points, so that's what I'm gonna do there. And then the chicken, I'm gonna weigh out 2 ounces and see what that looks like, because that's 2 points. I'm intentionally picking smaller pieces so I don't maybe have to cut it up. And 2 ounces is going to be plenty. It's exactly 2 ounces, and that's more than enough for 1 taco. So my little potatoes are already in there. Gonna add my chicken. Turn it on high. Mine's high is 390. And I'm gonna go 5 minutes and then shake it, and then probably another 4 minutes or so. It's not much food. It'll cook up very quickly. Now for the Chick-fil-A wrap. 1 carb counter tortilla for 1 point. I'm gonna add. And then I like to, on my little hash browns, kind of like break them up. That's what they do at Chick-fil-A. I probably only needed 4 hash browns, but 4 hash browns cost you 2 points. If you use 3, you could get away with 1 point. So that's why I went with 4. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. It's been a while since I made this, and usually I do it, I layer it. I do some chickens on the bottom, and then the egg, and then I add another layer. So do it like that, and I weighed out 1 point of low-fat cheddar mozzarella. I think they call their cheese like Monterey cheese or something like that. I don't know. And then the egg on top. The eggs, I should say. This is a ginormous burrito. I don't even think it's going to close. Okay, maybe I should have done 1 egg. You could really get away with less, I promise you. Oh my goodness, that is way too big. You can't even close it. Okay, friends, here's my breakfast taco that will not close. A few things. I made a mistake. Usually when I make this, I do it on the extreme wellness wrap, and I guess those are bigger because this does not fit, which is not a bad thing because Chick-fil-A's is quite big, but you definitely need a bigger tortilla than this carb counter tortilla. But this sucker is only 1 point, but I can't close it. I can't fold it up like a burrito. Usually I actually can, so maybe if you're gonna use the carb counter tortilla, back off on the number of eggs, use 1 ounce of chicken, and use less of the hash brown rounds. But if you want a big hearty breakfast, do it just like this and make it into a taco versus a burrito. But they have a salsa they put on theirs. I find I don't like salsa on this, even though regular breakfast tacos I do. So that's up to you. The salsa they use is like a jalapeno.
But all in all, it's 2 points for the chicken, 2 points for the hash browns. I'm having a hard time today. 1 point for the cheese and 1 point for the tortilla, so 6 points. Not bad at all considering the one from Chick-fil-A is 17 points. The third copycat breakfast is an ultimate breakfast jack from Jack in the Box. This one's probably the easiest to make and maybe cutting out the most points. Let me show you how to make it, and it's super easy. So after you got your 2 fried eggs, all you need is a piece of Velveeta. Those are 1 point. The bun I'm using is from Walmart, just their brand, because they're 3 points each. So 4 points so far. Add a piece of sliced ham. Now I will say this ham is a point per slice, but you definitely can find use other ham as well. So I think they do it egg, bacon, it's cheese, egg, ham, egg, and then bacon. Now, if I was eating this right now, I would actually like pan sear the ham and I would heat up this pre-cooked bacon, but I'm not eating it right now, so obviously I'm not going to. I'm going to put 1 slice for 1 point, but of course your own bacon. But this is like such a hearty sandwich, and as is, it's 3 points for the bun, 1 for the cheese, 1 for the ham, and 1 for the bacon. So this sandwich all in all is 6 points, whereas the ultimate breakfast jack at Jack in the Box will cost you 13 points. So I do think the one at Jack in the Box has 2 pieces of cheese, and you could add another slice of cheese for another point. I just know I don't prefer it that way, so this is how I'm gonna have it. And I'm just gonna store this. I'm meal prepping all my breakfast and lunch for this week. So I'm gonna store this just wrapped in parchment paper in a Ziploc bag, and then I'll pop it in the air fryer like open face tomorrow for a yummy, easy 6 point breakfast that would definitely be substantial.